like you better in Roman armor. But the uniform fits you at least.
Let's get this over with, so I can get back into my own clothes.
They said Mithridates had 300,000 men. Seeing this, I believe it.
I think we can take them.
Well, if we mess this up, we'll get to test the veracity of that joke. Sorry, we'll be fine. Just let me handle the sentries.
I've got it.
Oh there, scouts. Has your journey been long?
We have many more miles to cover towards Rome.
Welcome back. You look like you need a rest. All right then, in you go.
Did you see the Roman talking to the king?
I was out front when he arrived.
Why is a Roman senator dealing with the king?
That's none of our business.
I have no power to overrule an imperator. You know that.
I only need you to discredit the campaign of Licinius Lucullus.
You made it impossible for me to turn the Senate when you cornered Marcus Aurelius Cotta. Rome will not leave one of their own behind, least of all a consul.
As long as he is safe and sound inside the walls of Chalcedon, I still believe he can be rescued. Then we must take the city and secure him as hostage.
One thing at a time. I heard rumors that Troas and Mysia are on the cusp of leaving your alliance.
Impossible. I have contingencies to ensure their loyalty.
I hope you're right. Without them, your siege on Kitsikos is lost.
My army outnumbers Lucullus's legions 25 times.
Don't underestimate him. That is the mistake Archelaus made.
Keep the supplies flowing, Scaevola. That's all I need from you. I will take Kitsikos and Chalcedon, and you will reap the rewards.
Corvinus will see to it personally. He is among my best men.
My services are yours as long as the Senator commands, Your Majesty.
Very good. Safe journey home, Senator.
Oh, I'm not going home. My brother is handling things just fine in Rome. I'm going to see a mutual friend in Thracia.
Ah, yes. Give him my regards.
I shall. Good day, Your Majesty.
Soldier, tell me, what news from the outskirts of the war?
Romans are advancing, Your Majesty.
They would not attack us yet. But they are seizing as much ground as they can, turning the population against us, no doubt. Your accent. You sound Roman.
Sicilian, Your Majesty.
I see. Why did you join my war?
Bithynia does not belong to Rome.
That she does not. But nor does she belong to Pontus. Bithynia is caught between two mighty nations, and she will go to the mightiest. That is the way of the world.
Who was that man?
The Roman senator. Tiberius Vitellius Scaevola. He has vested business interests in this region, and he is a good friend of Pontus.
A senator was protecting the pirates?
You are uncommonly well informed. Best not speak too openly of such matters.
Will the siege of Kitsikos end soon?
They are a stubborn people. Or else they would have succumbed like Mysia and Troas. It's a well-fortified city, but they will not hold out for long unless our enemy finds a way to relieve them. We must ensure that doesn't happen.
You seem to think highly of Lucullus.
He is a formidable commander, and very well cultured for a Roman. He is known as a lover of Hellenic culture, and he is the ruler of a mighty nation. But he is no Cornelius Sulla. This time, Pontus will prevail.
Is it true that Archelaus was bested by an inexperienced commander?
So say the reports. The new legatus of the second of Lucullus's legions. Soon he will decorate a cross along the road to Rome. Mark my words. Archelaus was the finest general of his generation. And he was a dear friend.
Thank you for speaking to me, Your Majesty.
I encourage my soldiers to voice their opinions. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on this war with me today. Now, be about your business.
That must be it. We won't get an opportunity like this again, so let's make sure we've made the most of it before we leave.
campaigns I fought for him. He was the best commander I've ever served under.
Do you believe the rumors? I heard Archelaus was defeated by a Roman legatus with no experience leading an army.
I saw it with my own eyes. I barely got out of Mytilene alive.
My aunt's family lives in Kyzikos, you know. It feels weird to sit out here waiting for them to starve.
Did you get that in Mytilene? I'll send Acacia to your tent to dress it tonight. If you leave it unattended, it'll fester.
Roads of Asia Minor was not safe outside the territories we liberated, and the war was a perfect opportunity for criminals. As we made our way through the region, we sensed trouble was brewing up ahead. It was wise to send a scouting party in advance. I led a small scouting group ahead of the main party. As expected, a group of bandits were lying in wait down the road. They looked formidable.
Fight for your land, or you will die a slave!
Minerva, lend me strength!
I see them. Let's get those bastards! They're over there! Advance!
Kalida, use Eurytus' bow to guard our flanks.
Bit slow and steady, people!
Despite its modest size, a village like this has many places to lie low, Legate. We should question the locals about Cassius. Someone here will know where he's hiding.
They're not likely to talk to a group of Roman legionari.
I am sure we can find a way to make them talk.
They may not be easily persuaded, but everyone accepts Roman currency.
Roman legionari? That means trouble. Welcome to our peaceful town. I hope all is well with your war.
A Greek soldier alone. Suspicious.
Yes?
I'm looking for a man named Cassius.
Yes?
Indeed.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, I'm not.
Oh!
Soldiers! How did they get past Simos?
Illegal gambling. Marla, this has nothing to do with Cassius at all.
It's a raid! Throw your weapons!
Wait, it's merely a misunderstanding.
Those are real weapons, Cineros. It would be foolish to hold back.
Surrender, and you may be spared.
Why would they attack us, those poor fools? Gambling is not punishable by death. Cassius will not have been among these people. We must keep searching.
Wonderful. Smart customers find the best of stores. I, Theodorus, have all sorts of spices.
When selling fish here, why do you sell spice?
The fish sold by my fellows here tastes very good, but with my spices, they taste better still.
What kind of spices do you sell?
Every kind. Peppers, mostly. I have cumin and sumac and bay leaf. Bay leaf adds a unique aroma to fish, but you should use it sparingly. In large quantities, it is poisonous. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You never know when a modest dose of poison will come in handy.
That sounds like a good idea. How much do you want for the bay leaves? All of them.
That would be 400 denarii.
Agreed. Here is your payment.
And here is your spice. Do keep my warning in mind.
Chips sold separately. Good day, Romans. Welcome to Nectarius's world of fish.
What does that even mean?
If it comes out of the water, then you can buy it in my shop. I can find you any fish you are looking for, occasionally even fish you are not looking for. Would you like to buy some fish? They are delicious.
Sure. If you have some smoked fish, the Legion could use some.
An entire legion? That's a lot of fish. And a lot of denarii.
That is not a problem. All service rendered shall be awarded with Roman coin.
Thank you, good Roman. My sons shall prepare your provisions at once for delivery. Please, let me know what else you need.
I'm looking for a man called Cassius. Have you seen him?
A traitor who left his home for Rome. Oh, no offense intended.
I'm sure.
His house is the one on the peninsula past the harbor. If you are trying to apprehend him, you should have no trouble. The house is lightly guarded.
Mithridates has seized another shipment of grain.
Me Hercules. Well, at least we'll always have plenty of fish.
Good day, good day. Come closer, don't be shy. You're Romans, if I'm not mistaken. I know you appreciate good wine. Am I right?
You're more right than you know. In fact, my family owns a vineyard in Rome.
Oh, well then your tongue is well trained in telling good wine from bad, I'm sure. You will not be disappointed by my selection. My name is Callis. I am a vintner. Please let me know if anything catches your eye.
Have you ever heard of the Nasica vineyard?
That does ring a bell. Indeed, I believe I may have sold a few caskets from that vineyard in the past.
That is my family's vineyard. You have any of our wine in stock?
I'm sorry, I do not. I don't believe your vineyard has been producing much in the past several years. I do have a very fine amphora of Sanguis Jovis, harvested in the year of Livius Drusus, if you're looking for something special.
Oh, I've heard of that vintage. I know someone who would be delighted to receive that bottle.
Is it me? Because I would kill for a taste of that.
I thought you might know of it. Because you're a colleague of sorts, I'll sell it to you for a mere 2,000 denarii.
You don't get many customers with that kind of wealth out here, do you? Otherwise, you would have sold it long ago. I'll give you 1,300 denarii for it, and you'd be sensible to accept that considering you may never again meet a buyer with both the knowledge and the wealth to purchase it.
Ah, well, you clearly know what you're talking about. Very well. I accept your price. Here is your bottle.
Are you familiar with the different ways we Romans drink our wine?
I know of certain recipes. The raisin wine, for example. Or the one with honey. I have such ingredients in stock if that's what you're looking for.
I'm looking for semi-dried grapes to make passum with.
It's not what I usually sell, but I'm not going to pass up a good offer.
I'll take whatever suitable grapes you have.
I have no other use for them, I must admit. I hope they'll make you a fine drink.
I'd like to buy some honey for making mulsum.
I have some from a local beekeeper that I think would be very well suited for your purpose.
Let me take that honey off your hands then.
Oh, he'll be pleased to hear I sold his honey for such an interesting purpose. And I'm sure your drink will taste sweet.
Let me have a bottle of your regular wine.
I'd be delighted to sell you a flask of our local wine from the vineyards of Troas.
Let's talk about the price.
Please do come back if you change your mind.
I'll come back if I find myself in the mood for some wine.
Do you know if that wine merchant down by the water sells vinegar? We've nothing left.
I'll ask her on my way out.
Salvete, can I help you?
Just passing through.
It's a lovely day for a walk.
I have spices from all across the known world. Get them while supplies last.
Oh, customers. Hello. I am Eftimios. What can I do for you?
I don't know. What can you do for me?
Well, I have the best shrimps you will ever see in your life, for instance.
I have never seen any shrimps, and I would like to keep it that way. What else do you have?
Quite the commotion from your yard last night.
It was a fox disturbing the hens. Camilla chased it off.
Oh, would you look at this? There's food here. It must be what the guards eat. Do we still have those bay leaves? Poisoning the guards should make our job a lot easier.
Perhaps we shall, but not now.
Keep your distance and state your business.
Step aside and give us Cassius.
Ha! Over my dead body.
That could be arranged.
Romans, alarm!
Block that door!
Forget you ever saw me. You think you'll catch me? Think again.
Having trouble, friend?
Defensive formation, slow and steady.
Galita, eyes on us!
Stand your ground! Let them come to us!
Cineros, take care of Bestia!
Not that I need any help, but...
It's all right. You're going to live.
You bastards! Hold your tongue, or I will cut it out.
Kaita, escort this man back to the Legion camp.
Understood. Start moving, traitor!
It would seem we're done here. Let us leave. As we left, a courier reported that the Legion at Mysia clashed against the Pontic forces.
How do you wish to deploy? Battle is joined. How shall we proceed? Weather is changing for the worse. This is it! Finite milites exultare.
We sent a messenger back with orders to meet us in the west.
Men are awaiting your orders. Our legion has engaged the enemy. The enemy line is breaking! Finite milites exultare.
Assignments for the honor guard were limited. To retain the best, we had to be ready to reassign at a moment's notice.
I bring greetings from Atticus Rex, the supreme ruler of the newly established land of Harmonia.
Salve to His Royal Highness, I guess.
Indeed. I'm sure he will be happy about your positive reaction. After all, he's no stranger. In fact, Atticus used to be one of our legionari. He left with a bunch of his closest friends and simply took ownership of a nearby village.
Did you say Harmonia? That's an odd name, isn't it?
The king claims his will be a land without wars and conflicts, a land where everyone can live in peace and harmony. Hence the name.
Surely we can't allow that.
I think he's a bit delusional, indeed.
Can he legally do that?
Our laws allow dominion over previously unpossessed items or land. Since Greeks are not Roman citizens, their possession of the land can be considered null and void.
Is that how we justify conquest?
We don't need to. Jus civile is valid only in Rome and for Roman citizens. Therefore, I think the question is irrelevant.
I can't see how this would hurt us.
They do seem pathetic. But we can't allow this. It sets a dangerous precedent, not to mention the possibility of a rebellion in the region.
This sounds very much like treason. Atticus needs to be punished.
I agree. Executing him will send a message to any would-be future kings of Harmonia. Our way, Legate.
Be well, Turius.
They caught Cassius! I saw them throw him into the holding cells!
Serves that traitorous bastard right. I hope he's executed for what he did.
Me and the boys are going to throw rotten food at him when our shift ends. Want to come?
You best believe I will.
Salve, Domine. At your service.
We marched on to Harmonia. A legionnaire needs to be responsible for not only his life, but the lives of the men to his left and right. King Atticus Rex failed all three.
My friends, they've come to take our land and clap us in chains. But we are free Romans. We will never be slaves. Fight for your lives and fight for your freedom.
Wait here until they come to us.
Rush them! They won't be expecting us! Come on, let's kick some ass!
Stay in cover and wait for the enemy.
Ready for the fight of your lives! Who's with me? Let's get them!
heroes until you see the whites in their eyes!
Keep up with me!
Cover your angles! They will not take us by surprise!
Come to my aid, you useless mules! You're missing the fight!
I require help!
Try to avoid this happening again.
Let them bring the fight to us!
The bigger they are, the faster they fall. formation! Romo Invicta!
Strike my shield all you want. That's why I brought it.
Good luck getting past my shield.
Try harder. can help me if you want.
Arise and fight on, fellow warrior!
The last deserter dropped his arms. Once a coward, always a coward. Caeso delivered him to camp where the last man of Harmonia was given Ustuario, death by cudgeling. This area secured, Lucullus' legion took position at Mysia. Bringing seemingly out of nowhere, a half-naked man blocked my path, babbling nervously.
Travelers, beware, go no further. It's Lair. You are approaching great danger if you continue along this path.
What's wrong? What have you seen?
The Chimera! You are in the domain of the Chimera, and she demands tribute.
Interesting. I should like to see such a beast. Lead us to its lair.
Follow me then, but draw your weapons and keep your wits about you, for I have seen the glow of its fiery maw.
The man led us to a weird-looking crack among the rocks, atop a jagged hill. A dense smoke and a putrid smell emanated from the hole.
Here it lives! Place your offerings into the mouth of the Chimera. If you ignore my warnings, you will be forever cursed.
Despite how this felt like a terrible idea, I carefully reached into the hole, hoping perhaps the Chimera would have something to offer me. My fingers bumped against something cold and hard, and I wrapped them around what feels like a piece of metal. Before I got the chance to dislodge an item from the earth's grasp, a massive column of flames burst from the hole. Searing pain shot through my arm as I hurled myself sideways away from the hole and cleared the raging flames. My arm was severely burnt, but I have recovered a piece of odd-looking metal that seems to be quite resistant to fire, which could turn out to be useful. Badly burned, the Praetorians delivered me to the dispensary. Meanwhile, the Legion spent the next few days securing the area.